First, you want to
Sure,
go first?
go for it. Go first.
I'm Michael Backus. I'm lead designer for BioWare. I'm sitting here with...
I'm Mike Villalobos, known as Lobos Jr. on Twitch.
Listen, it is your channel, right? Like it is your audience, so to speak. So
Sure.
they should know who you are at the very least. I'm
right.
the stranger here. So what are we going to talk about today? Do you know?
Knights of the Fallen Empire, from what I've heard. So.
Knights of the Fallen Empire. New expansion for Star Wars: The Old Republic, coming out October 27th. It will be free to all subscribers. And today, we're going to show Lobos. We're going to have him play through a good portion of Chapter 1.
Very good.
So for those who don't know, Knights of the Fallen Empire is really a focus on BioWare storytelling. It's that return to what we do best as a company. We really wanted the fans, everyone's been asking for it, so we wanted to deliver just a really great experience. One of the big changes, we've changed how we deliver story to our fans. We're doing like a chapter kind of episodic feel, like almost like from a Netflix. And what that means is on October 27th, you're going to see 9 chapters. We'll go on a little hiatus because if you haven't noticed, Battlefront, I guess, is coming out, and I guess there's a new movie coming out that may be Star Wars related.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, something like I think it's in December.
Sweet.
So yeah, the goal there is maybe give them some time and not detract from them because obviously we're so powerful.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, so after that break, we're going to deliver 7 more chapters, in a total 16 chapters for season 1. After
That's a lot of chapters.
It's, you know what? And it's as you're going to see today, it's some good content.
Cool.
Some good content.
Cool.
After season 1, we'll go on a little break again, and then deliver season 2, much in the same way. And we're just going to keep delivering story in that way as long as the fans are loving it.
Cool.
So,
Sounds good. So
I was going to say, and what you're going to see here, with subscribers, everyone gets a free level 60 character. One of the things we notice is that we wanted to make this as accessible as possible to as many fans as possible, be they returning players, brand new players, players who are obviously long-time players, so everyone can jump in straight to level 60 and start experiencing that story if that's what they want to do. Of course, that doesn't stop them from leveling up as level 1, going through the entire content, which we made tremendous improvements on as well.
Oh.
Yeah, we basically, for those who are familiar with what we're doing right now, we're doing 12 times experience points for all subscribers. We took the spirit of that and we applied it to the entire game. So we took that core content that we were like, you know what, these are the stories that really matter. These are the decisions the players really making that really matter to their background. Let's focus on those, and we changed the leveling curve so it was amazing for all of those players. So you still level up much faster, and you can get that what we call kind of like the greatest origin story ever told before Knights of the Fallen Empire.
Cool. Cool.
You ready?
Awesome. I think I'm ready. Yeah. It's been a while since
you
I
played Star Wars:
popped
The
in.
Old Republic?
Yeah.
What about maybe about a year since January?
Since January, yeah. But let's do it. So we're
do it.
skipping straight to level 60.
Yeah.
And
as you can see,
yes.
the UI has been improved tremendously throughout the entire experience.
This was definitely not there. It's much more flashy.
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know.
Gonna go Sith today?
I'm gonna see if somebody has said a class. Play warrior, please. Sounds good. That's what I used to play back in the day. Oh, nice new backgrounds and everything.
Yeah. So as you can see, at level 10 normally we allowed you to choose an advanced class. Being level 60, obviously we wanted to give you that option like right away. So you can see at the top there's little descriptions of each of them, and then basically you figure out all the different miscellaneous info you need to help make that decision. So, but you know Sith Warrior. I'll let you decide which one's amazing, which one's for you.
I always played Juggernaut. That was my very first character.
Nice.
Good. Somebody's happy that I picked Warrior. So.
Okay, good.
Juggernaut it is. Now what is...
Yeah, so if you want, you can click on that, but we're gonna avoid this today.
Okay.
This is really for the advanced players. So what we did for all of the classes, we said, okay, what's the default spec? Which for us is damage. The damage spec is the default for everyone.
Okay.
But if you're an advanced player and you're coming back to the game and you know what you want to play, we allow you to go in and go ahead and start making all of those changes right away. But
very nice.
Yeah, so we can cancel that, and we'll just start with DPS.
Sounds good. DPS Juggernaut. Ooh.
Again, race. You can see right there, Togruta right there in the middle. Ooh. That's the brand new race that we just announced, or I should say released just a couple months ago.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was fun to work with Lucasfilm closely on coming up with what the Togruta was, because you know how they have all the rules about what all the different, like, what characters, races should look like, the different colors that their skin tones can be, the patterns and stuff. So it was fun working on that and making it authentic as possible.
Definitely. Yeah, there's like a tricolor, like,
yeah.
It's interesting. right, cool. Sure, why not? Let's make it Togruta.
Yeah, Togruta.
Boom. I'll be a
Now
dude.
you'll see.
Some changes are the same. You make yourself as attractive or unattractive as you see fit.
Well, I'm going to obviously mirror my body type, which is huge, bulky,
huge,
awesome dude
big
with
muscular
Leku.
guy.
I will bring the Republic to its knees.
Montrolls.
I like that you knew Leku. I like that you know your Star Wars lore.
I'm not going to lie, I saw it here.
Oh.
But
and here I was impressed.
I mean, I knew of, like, I probably couldn't have thought of the word off the top of my head, though. So what are Montrolls?
Montrolls are the horns.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
and the
right.
Leku are the you got it covered.
Now you'll see what Sith
Excellent.
is capable of.
On color. Black and red, of course, for Juggernaut. Where did that red go? Oh, there we go. Wait. Yeah, that works. Oops.
It's useless to define.
Cool. I'm gonna be Lobos.
Good call. Good call. I like it.
Sweet. So what are we jumping into here?
So yeah, as soon as it's loaded, what you're going to see, we're going to start with the sacrifice trailer.
Oh, okay.
All right, that really sets the setting of Knights of the Fallen Empire. For those who've been paying attention, and actually it's going to be explained as we go through Chapter 1, but after Ziost, by the way, we're about to get into spoilers for everyone who's paying attention at home. After Shadow of Revan, we have an epilogue. That epilogue happens on the planet Ziost. The Sith Emperor basically drains and sucks dry all life on the planet and then disappears. Your character, basically, not a cool dude. Your character, along with Darth Mar, has set off towards beyond the Outer Rim, known as Wild Space, to hunt down the Sith Emperor. And so that's kind of where our story will pick up. But what we're going to see to begin with sets all of that up.
Very good. Let's see.
A man can have anything if he is willing to sacrifice. With your birth comes a solemn vow. You will have nothing.
Over there! Yeah!
Your privilege is the dirt.
I did see this one in March for E3. I like the armor style. It's very different from what I'm used to, anyways, from like Star Wars kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that kind of like I don't know,
In
more
the
futuristic
darkness.
kind of thing.
Only ambition will guide you. The oaths you swear, the promises you make, they are yours alone. Your freedom will be the wars you wage. Your birthright, the losses you suffer. Your entitlement, the pain you endure. And when darkness finds you, you will face it alone.
Seems like having his face burned off. Is that Korriban?
It may have been.
For one, don't watch these screens after the trailer. The way it works is, so right now they're actually watching it.
pay respects.
Come with me, son.
Not bad. Not bad. Yes. I would say, now we're going to title crawl, get us set up for our adventure.
Okay, cool.
But obviously you can see the emotion, that's really what this is about. It's about the focus on that connection, that immersion. That's really what we want to have our fans respond to.
That's good. I almost shed a tear the first time I saw that. So.
Now, totally remiss of us as we go through the title crawl. We didn't mention where we were. You want to let everyone know where we are today?
At TwitchCon?
Yeah, the very first TwitchCon. Yeah.
The very first TwitchCon, that's right.
It's been pretty exciting.
It has been.
Have you had a
It's
good
been-
experience so far?
Yes, definitely. It's very tiring, but, you know, a lot of fun and all that. So.
Meeting a lot of cool people.
Meeting a lot of cool people.
Yeah, a lot of other streamers as well.
Other streamers, definitely, and you know, people I've talked to online forever, and finally putting faces to the usernames.
I like it.
Yep. Let's see. Okay, so this is kind of this joining of the Imperial and Republic
Exactly.
to eliminate this
We
threat.
realize the Sith Emperor is a threat that's bigger than both of us.
Sure.
We need to join forces and go hunt him down. And again, that's our motive. That's why we're out here outside of the Outer Rim in wild space.
Now, was Zayast a one way or the other like planet, or was it kind of inhabited by both, like Imperial or?
Actually, again, not to get too much into the lore of
Okay.
Zayas, but no, it actually was the throne world of the Sith Empire for a long
okay.
period of time. There was a period where Korriban wasn't the home world. That's what Zayas was, and that's where he retreated to, and everyone kind of returned to it once they realized that's where his presence was. Check that.
Yeah, that's
Check
fine.
that.
My immersion. I like the camera work.
Father, they've come. I already know.
That's the Eternal Fleet.
Eternal Fleet. How do you beat the Eternal Fleet?
That might be part of the story.
Oh, Chapter 1, The Hunt.
You can see our cinematics quality is much, much higher.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're really thrilled with how it turned out.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Who's a bad man?
That's the fury in my time.
Your name usually gets issued to passengers. Shouldn't be a problem. I won't let any of those Republic tag-alongs sniff around either. Can't be too careful.
Captain,
Darth Maul awaits you on the bridge. I trust you remember the way.
Oh. I like the little UI fade in
You like
there.
that? Nice.
Let's see.
Little improvements.
I'm always a jerk, so I'm
wrapped
just
up
gonna
in his meditation.
not very polite.
I like it.
I'm certain my lord will be pleased that you're so eager to see him.
That will be all.
Welcome aboard.
Sweet.
So you go ahead and close this because we'll
Ah.
talk about many of the things and even the checkbox because we'll talk a little bit about all of that stuff. So as you can see, we're having you experience kind of like that brand new experience with we're doling out your abilities a little bit
Okay,
slowly.
yeah.
So if you're one of those players who are jumping back in, kind of ease you back into the combat.
Yeah.
All right?
I definitely had a big slew of abilities that I used before that
Yeah.
I might not have an entire grasp on at this
Absolutely, absolutely.
point. Cool. I'm gonna Just a little bit.
I like it.
There we go.
Actually, you might want to click sprint on and off.
Oh yeah.
Because I think there was a little... Yeah, there you go.
Cool. All right, so let's see. Meet Darth Maul.
Yeah, same thing. Map opens your map still, and you can see story content now is purple as far as our tracking strings. So you always know you're going towards the purple icons. That lets you know where you're supposed to be going.
Sweet. All right, let's go meet him up. I'm a very tall man.
You are. Yeah. Well, you know the Sith Warrior. Sith Warrior is about feeling like you're Darth Vader. Like that is the fantasy of Sith Warrior.
Intimidation.
Yeah, intimidation. Big, strong, armor wielding, lightsaber wielding, armor wearing, lightsaber wielding. Looks like you remember the way.
Looks like I remember how to follow quest objective indicators.
I received your message. And now that I'm here, I sense it too.
We grow closer every moment. Our former emperor is out there.
The sooner we
That's for me.
He's held us away from our potential for far too long.
Agreed. Why travel so far? Why consume every living thing on Xylos, then turn and flee into the depths of wild space?
Definitely no logic. I don't know.
He's insane.
I mean,
Expected to act logically.
Perhaps you're right. If we do locate him, I believe I can press the Dark Council into line. I'm beginning to doubt the Republic will make any serious contributions. The assistance here has been useful, but limited.
you know, I'm all about the power, so getting people to help me out. I'll let them do that, and then I'll crush them. Oh, he seems intrigued. Interesting. Okay.
If we have no other means.
My lord, sensor contact. Lieutenant, small, no life form readings. Some kind of probe.
Yeah, I'm happy you noticed that too.
Yeah, yeah.
You can kind of see how the decisions you go about.
Yeah. No worries.
Pursue and destroy. We can find out.
Volume up a little bit.
10%.
Game volume up a little bit.
Yeah, like I said, I'm glad you noticed that, because really one of the big things we wanted to do was create that immersion, that relationship with your companions.
Yeah.
And so by seeing how they respond to you, knowing they approve or disapprove, maybe they're amused by your decision, it really helps you kind of feel like, hey, that was good or that was bad, or how will that impact me later? That type of thing.
So is Darth Maul your companion at this point?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not to give you any spoilers, but it's coming soon.
Set deflectors to double aft. Divert weapon power to the engines.
It's very common for the Eternal Fleet having just arrived.
Yeah.
Just as bad as we do. And there's a lot more of us than them.
All right, let's see. We're gonna get some more volume in here. Let's see if that's better. Sweep for borders. Let's do it.
Which is probably one of the things you do best as a Sith Warrior. if there's a problem that you can take care of, I think
That's right.
it's some borders who
I'm very good at
aren't
sweeping.
supposed to be.
So what is the ship that we're actually on?
You're on Mars Star Destroyer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. I like the Star Destroyer.
Yeah, Sky Troopers they're the Eternal Fleets, or the Eternal Empire's kind of grunt trooper. They're droids, basically, that have been programmed, obviously, in this case, to board the ship and stop you all. You'll see them closer up in cinematics. They're really cool looking. It was a lot of fun working with Lucas on all these new environments, all this brand new culture. It was really cool working on something that no one had ever seen before.
Yeah,
The shield generator is under attack. Defend it.
protect the shield generator. Oh, I already got new abilities. So, when did those come into play?
Basically, we dole them out slowly, but as you go through combat, basically we're trying to give them to you when they make the most sense. So, oh look, I just got an area of effect ability. Oh look,
Sure.
a group of creatures that you're about to fight. A good time to use it.
I always like that impale animation.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely have done a good job making you feel epic and heroic.
I don't trust myself.
Nice. I like it. Good on you.
I'm gonna stay top.
It's interesting to watch players who've never played before. They necessarily didn't look at all of their abilities, and you want to tell them, but at the same time you want them to learn.
Yeah.
So there were a couple of hairy moments in there once or twice. See, I know you're doing
Step out of fire.
red circles.
You know. Usually not good friends. No. Get greedy. Whoa, he exploded. Poor guy. This loot is obviously going to carry my character into the future. So.
No, it's important. It's important. A good habit. Once you're in that habit, it's hard to break that habit.
Alright, so I got my hero. Gameplay is so good. I'm sure everybody agrees.
Hey, you're playing very well right now.
As long as I'm not dead, that's all I care about.
It's true.
Oh, good, more sweeping. Support section. Excellent.
So you're coming up to a point where I'm going to talk a little about Knights of the Fallen Empire. You hear us talk a lot about choices that matter. And we didn't want it to just mean relationships with NPCs. We wanted it to actually have an impact on gameplay. So after you get up to this point here, you're going to see a light side, dark side choice that actually has impact on like what does your character actually do in terms of the path they take, the gameplay they have.
Okay.
Get this blast door shut. Let's shield overhaul forever.
We can't just leave them in there. We have to help.
We have to hold this ground. They have their job, we have ours.
All right, so here you go. This is what I'm talking about as far as, I don't know, light side, dark side, your Sith warrior. It might be critical that they live because they could help you later on.
They could help me.
But
or they might be useless.
They are Republic troopers, so
time is of the essence, so unfortunately.
Let them perish.
Corporal Rallo will remember my indifference.
It has to be done.
Let your anger give you focus. Defend the bridge.
Right away.
On to the next objective.
Sweet. Dark side only. Oops. Secure the turbo lasers. Oops. So, yeah, for those of my fans who might be watching and not know what's going on here, we're at TwitchCon, and we're streaming Star Wars: The Old Republic, Knights of the Fallen Empire, which is the new expansion coming out October 27th.
Nice, you got it.
It's close. It's close enough.
Yeah, and again, Knights of the Fallen Empire is a return to our BioWare core roots, our traditional storytelling. A lot of our fans have been asking for it and have been wanting it. And we saw with Shadow of Revan, the response was very, very positive.
Yeah, bringing Revan
so
back.
Knights of the Fallen Empire, we've taken it to another level. You've already seen just with the cinematics, how much attention to detail, how much effort we've been trying to improve those. It's really been a big focus of the entire expansion.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, we're excited to be at TwitchCon. It's been a pretty good turnout so far. It's cool to meet all the streamers.
It's been a blast. I'll go ahead and mention, some of my viewers might know that I actually used to work at BioWare.
I was we worked together for, gosh, you were there for years, right?
I was there for 4 years?
4 years.
I think 4 years.
Yeah, we worked together for that entire time. Yeah, just over 7.5 years now.
Well, there you go, man.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah, I left in January actually to pursue my Twitch career, but so I haven't touched the game since then, but it's looking real good. And
I remember us.
first choke.
I remember us constantly talking about you doing speed runs and all of that stuff. And I was surprised when I was like, he's leaving BioWare to go stream. Like, that's really a thing. You're probably the first person. Like, I'd heard of some of the other personalities, and I knew people were doing it. But I think you were the first person I ever met who was like, no, this is going to be like a full-blown career, and you're going to put a lot of effort into it. So I'm glad to see that you're doing so well with it.
Good to know that, you know, I like the idea of you guys returning to the story roots, especially because that's what BWA is all known for.
Exactly. Yeah, it's been a blast too. Lately, we've been helping out with other projects as well, like Dragon Age and Mass Effect. But our heart and our soul is in Star Wars: The Old Republic. Yeah, we're excited about Fallen Empire.
Bunch of holes in the airlock and melted the docking clamps. We could use some help.
I'm on my way, Vet.
So I noticed that I don't have a companion right now.
Yeah, you've noticed that, right?
Yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah.
So if I'm a normal player and the expansion comes out and I come in here and I have a selection of companions to run through here with, will I be able to do that in here?
So in most of the story moments, if you've played the original game like Hoth, and there's a number of other situations where we said, hey, this is the companion you need to play with. Right. So in this case, when you play through a chapter, usually we're taking some ownership of which companion should go with you.
Right.
Oftentimes there are going to be opportunities that you can select whoever you want to play with, but in this case, we're easing you back into the experience. So like, in a moment you're going to find out, oh look, I have a companion again.
Gotcha.
And so we're kind of reintroducing you to the gameplay.
Sweet. Oh, good defensive cooldowns.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, when we get to that point, we'll talk a little bit more about companions. There's some really cool improvements that we've made that I think people are going to be really excited about, as well as how much more powerful they are, how much more flexible they are, how much more useful.
I just gotta look at everything. Sorry.
No,
I love the beams.
apologize. Yeah.
I've always loved the beam
and especially
colors.
when they turn green or blue or purple.
When they turn purple and you're just like,
what is it? What is it? Tell me now. Yeah, I might be the same way.
I feel like that ability is too good.
Should I write notes?
Yeah, take notes. Yeah,
take notes. Maybe a little overbalanced. All of a sudden, we're gonna have a whole bunch of Sith warriors out there.
Yeah, making vengeful slam builds. Good enough.
Yeah, it's pretty funny when you can stun all those guys. I always thought they did a great job with visual effects.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you see that slam and the electricity is all there, you play maybe a Sith Inquisitor, or heck, even a Bounty Hunter. You do death from above and you're shooting down rockets at your enemies.
Definitely. Yeah, I don't know if I just didn't remember that vengeful slam ability, or if it was a newer one, but like as soon as I did, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
That was definitely powerful. Get to the docking clamp. Sky Trooper Zem 88 EH.
Little shotgun.
Bad news.
Try to put some shotgun in his face. Which also works as a great interrupt for you. Too.
Yeah.
If you're interrupting someone.
Of course, I'm a master of repairs. Oh.
That did it. We're free. But, there's an awful lot of those guys out here.
Oh. There's one of these guys up there. Let's,
What do you think?
I'm mostly honorable, so
I
let's
say this
see
may or
anything.
may not have impact later.
Fancy flying coming right up. Just don't expect any.
Put Vet in the spotlight here. So.
The enemy has reached the engineering deck and after the primary generator. I'm on my way now. Meet me there.
Darth Maul engineering. Just taking my time looking around.
Yeah.
Everything's exploding, but I'm like,
You know
oh.
what? Honestly, it's amazing because the environmental artists, I really feel, did a great job.
Yeah.
Like, you're just on the Star Destroyer now.
Right.
But some of the environments are really, really amazing. Just
I'm excited.
Even the skyboxes, yeah, they did a phenomenal job. They did a phenomenal job.
That's definitely one thing that I always remember about Star Wars. The skies look so cool. Like, just put you right in that, like, Star Wars space setting.
Yeah.
There you go, yeah. Oh, I don't have saber throw yet, man. Someday.
The bridge is secure for now, but our main power will be destroyed in seconds.
Let's not waste any time then.
So now I'll talk a little bit about companions.
Oh, there we
It's
go.
a perfect opportunity, since now you have Darth Maul.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the great things that we realized, I should say one of the great improvements we realized after playing ourselves and watching our fans play, we want the ability to choose whichever companion you want to take with you. Well, in a sense, we kind of like made that difficult because if you played as a healer, you needed a tank or a DPS. Why would you bring a second healer with you? So one of the big improvements that we've done is all companions now can be any role. So if you like right-click Mars portrait down here, so right now he's set as a healer for you. You can choose tank, damage.
That's awesome.
So as you switch, you can say, oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I want T7 to come with me.
Sure.
But I needed him in a different role that he wasn't able to do before. And on top of that, their abilities change. So if they're a tech healer versus a force healer, if they're a force tank versus a technology tank, all of that makes sense. But now you can play with whichever companion you actually want to play with.
That's awesome. Yeah, I remember it was always hard, like, if you were collecting companions as you leveled up, like, one would be a healer, and you're like, well, I gotta give him all the gear for the healing stuff, and then you get a new one, and you'd be like,
so let me tell you how
torn.
We made that even better as well.
Oh, yeah?
So you can even open it up. If you open up your character sheet and you go to Mars tab, you can even see companion gear is now only there for visual reasons. Companions now level up with you as you level up. So if you go 30 levels and you're like, oh, I haven't pulled out T7 in forever, you pull T7 out and he's useful immediately. So now you just customize their appearances and worry about that.
And this is appearance right here? Is that
yeah.
Okay.
Actually, their weapon still matters
Okay,
because he's still a Sith warrior.
Sure.
So you got to still have. They still need to hold true to who they are.
Yeah, you can't attack with a stick and still be good.
Yeah, Darth Maul's not pulling out a blaster rifle anytime soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Sweet. Let's see here. Main engineering.
Yeah, but all of it contributes to just a better experience for the player. We want you playing with the companions you want.
Sure.
We don't want you to have to go out there and grind for all of that gear to level them up.
Yep.
We want you to have fun with your companions.
Awesome.
Yeah, but definitely as far as story moments, like in this case, Mar is your companion. That's who we want you fighting with. He needs to be there for the cinematics.
Sure, yeah. So this is just for this Juggernaut. Does every class have their own like intro parts of this, or is it the same thing for as far as this goes?
So for the general big beats are all going to be similar for all the classes. What we've done though is we didn't want to lose that kind of the nuances of your class. So you'll notice there'll be different options in conversation. There'll be different ways that you can go around certain problems and certain conflicts based on your class. So we didn't want to lose that flavor. We didn't want to lose the decisions you've made in the past. So your romances will continually come up and have comments. Events that have happened in the past regarding your adventures will be referenced or have meaning. But yeah, the big beats though, we're kind of always dovetailing you back in so that the big beats are the same.
Heal me, Mar.
Exactly. There's no slouch in combat even as a hero, right?
Yeah, right.
I like it.
Building up my credits.
Is it helping?
Thrusters are hit. Even if we get as hard back on time, the situation may not be salvageable.
One of the things from the chapter standpoint that we're excited is the companion stuff as well. What happens, like you're in this huge throes, obviously your companions aren't with you right now.
Right.
Part of Knights of the Fallen Empire is the unfolding of that story about what happens to your companions, what is everyone doing. So we did some really, really cool stuff story-wise with companions going forward.
Excited.
It's like riding a bike for you. You're all good with this combat.
It's pretty. It's coming back, you know. I'm not using everything to my best ability, but I'm scraping along just fine. So many Sky Troopers. So, I mean, I don't know how much you want to get into the lore, but just thinking about the Eternal Fleet, like it's just full of these Sky Troopers and
Sky Trooper. Also, there's the cool knights. Those guys, the armor that you said looks really cool. Those are kind of like the elite. They're the guys in charge of kind of all of that. In a little while, we're going to get to another group of forces that are part of the Eternal Empire, is what they're called. So they're not just droids, absolutely. And the Eternal Fleet obviously is a threat in and of itself.
And are those tied to the Emperor or separate? Or?
Well, Emperor Valkorion they're tied to. As far as like what's happening with the Sith Emperor, that is part of the story. That is part of the reveal of Knights of the Fallen Empire. So you're going to find out what happens with all of that. Actually, you're even going to get some clues in just a few minutes.
Sky Trooper in a mech.
So you get a little taste of the boss fight. Watch over the Sky Troopers on the sides.
Good call. Good call.
Honestly, like I said earlier, it was a lot of fun coming up with basically this entire empire out beyond the fringes of wild space. Working with Lucasfilm, getting them excited about it. Some things we showed at Gamescom. There's a new group of Force users. There's the cool knights, those guys in the cool armor. They're actually trained in the ways of the Force, but they have a completely different philosophy that a lot of the fans have, well, none of the fans have ever seen before until this point.
Sure.
So it was cool. Sky Troopers, and new ships, and new environments, new planets that players have never seen before. Yeah, it's amazing. It's a great opportunity.
Kind of newbie clicking on my abilities, but
it's all right.
It's getting along.
You're good. You're doing really well.
I'm such a twitchy player. I like to jump around all over the place.
I play the same way. Because you know you're a true MMO player. You're a jumper.
Right? Yeah, I'm a jumper.
Jumping everywhere.
Yeah. I usually play tank rolls, and I'll just be sitting here. Come on, man! Throwing off my groove.
Little knockback on you.
Yeah, just like in between every ability, I have to be hitting jump. like the proc highlights on the
yeah?
on the quick bar. Yeah.
Yeah, they're a good visual cue of, hey, you might not want to be standing here.
Right. Yeah.
The power core is strung to the breaking point. We can recharge the shields, but they still won't last long.
The hyperdrive has been completely burnt out.
Enemies on the bridge. Repeat, enemies on the...
There are rudimentary backup controls here, but the enemy ships have us surrounded. We have few
What are we gonna do,
options
Mar?
I was gonna say,
Oh man,
another choice. We
ramming speed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Sacrifice everyone. Maybe let some of them escape. And I'll say, this is another one of those decisions that potentially, actually, it's not spoilery. Later on, these are the types of decisions you make that are referenced further along the story.
Okay. Nice.
So come a future chapter, there will be people who say, hey, you made that decision. What were you thinking? Or good job.
You were a jerk.
Yeah, again, it really is trying to make it feel like an experience that you've had an opportunity to really craft as your own experience.
Sure. Wow, there's a lot of impetus toward ramming, so let's ram it.
Ramming.
Let's ram it.
At least one person out there is very excited about ramming.
Yeah. There's some love for abandon, but it's overwhelming in favor of ramming speed.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's a lot of ships.
Is this the end of my story? Is this where this sacrifice
Yeah.
goes?
Oh yeah, this is the ending.
Oh,
that's
man.
Empire. Game's over.
Get rammed. Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, you can see the quality of the cinematics.
Dude, that is epic. That's going to chain to all the ships, right? And then we're done.
Yeah, you win. You win.
We cleared it all.
You just won. Good job, Internet. If you chose the other choice, you wouldn't have won, and you would have failed.
Well, I chose wisely. So where are we hovering over right now?
So you're about to find out. This is the planet Zakul.
Okay.
When we get out of cinematic, we can talk a little bit about it.
Sure.
I don't want to talk over any dramatic moments.
Well, I'm alive. That's good.
You've awakened. I trust you can walk.
All right, here we go.
Oh man.
Where are you? You just asked that question.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
Is this place?
Falls right in place with my
You've arrived at the heart of
inquisitiveness.
our empire. Come along.
Hey, I know this guy.
You've seen him before?
Yeah. So I know you guys have done a couple expansions in the past.
Yeah.
Does this one have a price on it, or is it?
Absolutely, yeah. As soon as we,
Sure.
I don't want to talk.
Oh yeah,
over
no
him,
worries, no worries.
And we can go over all of that. Absolutely.
What empire have we entered?
Hi.
The eternal empire. Zakul.
Uh-oh. Sorry for ramming your ships. Sort of.
You didn't even
Not really.
territory you were invading.
Nope. I'm gonna refuse to answer.
What do you hope to achieve by taking us prisoner? I have questions. You will provide the answers. We will
Stare blankly.
You won't have to speak to give me the answers I need.
Fifth arc and final docking sequence initiated.
I like this globe room ship. I don't know.
It's actually the Eternal Throne. The Eternal Throne is this massive
okay.
spire that comes up from the planet. This is where the Emperor sits.
Oh, so it actually goes all the way down to the
all the
planet.
way to the planet. Yeah.
Nice.
We recovered the records from your ship's computers. All that was left
Man, you didn't encrypt that or anything?
You, most of all, to alter the course of galactic
Oh no, I clicked the wrong one. Oh well, I was just gonna be the silent dude, but being a jerk is okay too.
Yes. We'll soon know what you're truly capable of.
Prince Arkham.
Nice contacts.
Still waiting for the catastrophe that you and your scions foretold.
You may close your ears to the whispers of fate, my prince, but they cannot be silenced.
I wonder if silencing you might suffice. Take your superstitions elsewhere, Haskell. You are not.
Now I'm gonna say nothing.
Go back to saying nothing.
Is this why you brought us? To hear you bicker with soothsayers?
Let Darth Maul do my talking for me.
You're taking us to your master. I'm taking you to my father, Valkorion, the immortal Emperor of Zaku.
An emperor. Just what we were searching for.
You will not find what you wanted here.
I don't know what we're looking for.
Yeah, so to answer your question, yeah,
Oh.
Knights of the Fallen Empire. Well, I guess we should tell everybody. For those who haven't just joined us,
Oh yeah, true.
TwitchCon. First TwitchCon, we're Moscone Center in San Francisco. Really exciting time. We are showing off Star Wars The Old Republic's new expansion, Knights of the Fallen Empire. It's going to come out October 27th. I'm sitting here with Lobos. I'm Michael Backus. I'm lead designer for Star Wars The Old Republic. But to answer your question, Knights of the Fallen Empire is going to be free to all subscribers.
Oh, awesome.
Again, it's coming out in October. You're going to get all of our expansions up until that point, so everything. You're going to have all of the story leading up to this point.
Nice.
And again, we're giving you 9 chapters. We're playing chapter 1 right now. Give you 9 chapters to play through at the initial release. Then we're going to take a break because, like we said earlier, there's a movie coming out. We're going to give them some space so they can have their limelight.
Sure.
And then we're going to do a regular cadence of chapters after that. And once season 1 is over, then we'll do a big hubbubaloo about, hey, here comes season 2, just like a TV show was.
Nice.
So if you subscribe, you get all of those chapters up until that point. Play through it. You can binge watch, however you want to consume that content.
Nice. Awesome.
All right,
I've noticed we're getting an XP, so is there a goal level?
So level cap was level 60.
Yep.
Right now, you're playing through the create a level 60 character. Everyone who gets a level 60 character just for being a subscriber. If you want to just jump into Knights of the Fallen Empire right from the get-go. But yeah, we did increase our level cap to level 65 with this expansion.
Nice.
So, and then again,
65.
yeah, there's brand new environments, brand new planets. We're in a setting that no one has ever explored before.
Cool.
So, and you're about to go meet Emperor Valkorion, who is the father from that cinematic trailer we released at E3. So you know it's going to be he's a powerful dude. He's a powerful dude.
I think I could take him.
Yeah, good. I'm looking forward to
with
seeing
Darth
what
Maul
happens.
by my side, healing me. So I'm actually forced to walk here because I'm a prisoner. That's how.
You are. Add to the drama.
I am feeling their imprisonment of me. Pretty sweet throne.
if you're gonna sit someplace.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's a comfortable chair.
Yeah. We're gonna build an entire spire for it.
Yep.
Better be a good one. He doesn't look too happy.
His glorious majesty, immortal master and protector of Zaku, Emperor Valkorion.
Welcome. A new name. A new face. These are not enough to hide from us.
The Sith Emperor. Your presence is a mistake.
That's a bum.
Oh, I think the mistake has been
What? I missed it.
It is the Sith Emperor.
Oh, okay. See, I over the course of this, it became apparent to me that there were two, but
Yes.
now
There are not
there
two.
you go. They are one and the same. All right.
Interesting.
The Second Empire. Even you couldn't have built all of this. There must be another explanation.
Nope, I'm just awesome. That's basically what, yeah. He said it more eloquently, but...
Our history. This was your distraction.
This was my focus. Everything else. You claim to have come all this way to find me. Here I am.
Definitely not justice. Yeah, you're death. We're gonna kill him.
Once and for all. You say you know me. If that is true, then you know the depths of my power. Whatever you hope to achieve, deep inside that you cannot succeed. But you do not have to stand against me. Instead, you can kneel.
I will never again kneel to you.
You would sooner die than acknowledge my superiority.
It is you who fears death, Valkorion. I do not. I will not kneel.
Does he have the proficiency to wield that weapon? Apparently he does.
Apparently he does. Apparently he knows how to use the Force.
That's a lot of lightning. Well.
Clear the room! Everyone out!
Ooh, I like the water.
Yeah, it's a nice touch.
Well, I won't say that because he just got executed in one little zap, so I'll say one more death won't stop me.
Is one more supposed to stop me? No. In all my centuries, you merited my full attention. Leave your mark on the galaxy with an act. Just as I do. Look around you. The Cool is poised to become the greatest civilization in the history of the galaxy. I have forged this empire to surmount all of my previous works, to span eternity. The Eternal Throne commands a fleet more vast than any ever built. It has the power to reshape.
It does seem like the odds are a bit stacked against us. At least with that fleet, anyways.
I will share all of this with you.
Uh-oh.
So I hate to tell it to you, but this is where we stop.
Oh no!
I don't want to get everyone too excited, but unfortunately, we're not making this decision.
Sure. Okay.
To build a little bit of suspense.
Interesting.
This is where I tell you, Knights of the Fallen Empire, October 27th, free to all subscribers. Come back and give it a try. Again, It really is a return to, like you saw it, storytelling on a level that BioWare is known for. Give you that immersive experience. A lot of the game has been vastly improved. New level cap, new companion features.
Stuff,
yeah.
Awesome.
So TwitchCon, very first one.
Yeah.
What are
It's been going great, man. I want to see if I can join with the Emperor and just
I understand.
reign forever.
I understand.
Aside him.
So any other questions I can get for you?
Oh man, no, I'm just looking forward to it coming out and everything. So
Good.
October 27th, you said, right?
October 27th.
Great.
Free to all subscribers. Come back for a month, check it out, see if it scratches that itch. It's like the only Star Wars RPG out there. It just happens to be an MMO as well. So bring your friends. It really is like Fallen Empire. Knights of the Fallen Empire is a tremendous experience. It's some of the best work we've done. Some of the best work we've done.
Awesome.
So our first TwitchCon, we did it.
Woo!
Right?
Good job, man. Thanks for having me.
It's good seeing you again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you all for listening, tuning in.
Yeah, guys. Thanks for stopping by and everything, and hope you guys enjoy Knights of the Fallen Empire.
Yeah, just like walking around.